Quim Torra will not be sworn in as president today, but he will face the parliament again on Monday for a second voting session when it seems Catalonia could end up with a president after months of direct rule from Madrid. Hello and welcome to the special edition of Catalan News from the Catalan Parliament. Quim Torra. This is the name of the next Catalan president if all goes to plan. But today he did not get the overall majority needed in the first round of the vote to be voted in as president. However, on Monday there will be a second round where he could be sworn in with a simple majority. An independent MP, he was chosen by deposed President Carles Puigdemont to take his place as candidate for top post in the country. In an intense speech, he urged Spain to engage in dialogue and called on Europe to mediate. He also did not renounce the independence movement.
Dear Mr. Juncker, we appreciate your words this week regarding the Catalan crisis. As you probably know, the 25th of April, members of the European Parliament introduced in Barcelona the European Union Catalonia Dialogue Platform and regret the unacceptable silence of the European institutions over the situation in the country, urging them to be engaged in the Catalan crisis and mediate in order to find a political solution. Democracy is all about understanding each other, speaking to each other, finding the way of compromise, said Ivo Bail on behalf of the platform. The Catalan crisis cannot go on for one more second. Catalan people, as European citizens, deserve the support and mediation of the European community. There are Catalan democratic politicians in prison and in exile, as well as the leaders of two of the largest civic organizations in Catalonia, all them charged with rebellion, risking from 15 to 25 years in prison. This is not acceptable in the Europe we aim, the democracy we expect, and the land of the human and civil rights we dream.
Torra insisted that if he's elected, he will work on building a Catalan republic, but the unionist parties and the Spanish government were quick to react to his words. Our editor, Laura Pols, followed his speech on the ground. Laura, what did you make of it?
Well, Alex, it was a very intense speech by presidential candidate Quim Torra, a Republican speech, he would say. He said that he doesn't give up the ultimate goal of independence, that he wants to build a Catalan republic, and pro-independence groups, the two biggest pro-independence groups in the Catalan chamber, were satisfied with his speech, but no one else was. Quim Torra offered dialogue to the Spanish government, said that the European Union also should step in, and said that dialogue is also needed within Catalonia. But the Spanish government promptly reacted to his statement. They said that Torra is divisive and sectarian. Also, in the other side of the pro-independence argument, the far-left CUP, which is strongly in favor of creating this Catalan independent country, said that Quim Torra is not convincing enough, that he has given up disobedience, that he has given up the unilateral way to creating a Catalan republic, and that's why they are not convinced with this change of strategy from the biggest pro-independence groups. And also, in the unionist side, leaders considered his statements too divisive and too sectarian. That's what they had to say.
Humillar, vejar y menospreciar a los catalanes que nos sentimos españoles aquí sale gratis, señoras y señores, sale gratis. Y humillar al resto de españoles aquí sale gratis. Y es una auténtica vergüenza. Y me duele en el alma que este señor pueda estar aquí hoy para ser investido presidente.
Avui ens cal un govern de resistència que ens ajudi a anar cap a la república. I és per això que necessitem un govern de la Generalitat efectiu i molt fort.
La via unilateral i il·legal va fracassar, ha tingut uns costos enormes, també per la gent que en aquests moments està esperant que acabi un procediment o uns procediments judicials. No tornem a emprendre un camí que sabem que té uns costos enormes per tots. I, per tant, quan els sento diríem, tan cofois o tan alegres, procés constituent, farem república, tirarem pel dret. Perdó, no ha dit això, però he llegit tirarem pel dret, penso, prendrem mal.
Si avui som davant del quart candidat és perquè ni Junts per Catalunya ni Esquerra han volgut desobeir l'Estat per investir Carles Puigdemont.
Vostè ha d'explicar si vol ser president de tots els catalans i catalanes i accepta la diversitat del nostre poble.
Estamos ante un candidato con un discurso que es gasolina para apagar el fuego.
After today's intense debate, the next step is another vote on Monday. Torra has the support of Junts per Catalunya and also the second biggest pro-independence party in the parliament, Esquerra Republicana. But once again, the kingmakers are the left-wing CUP who abstained today. They will make a final decision on their vote on Sunday.
When Puigdemont chose Quim Torra as his successor, everything seemed set for the appointment of the next Catalan president. Yet his bid for office could fall short of the votes he needs to assume the post. This, if far-left CUP votes against him. Today, the smallest pro-independence party in the parliament abstained, but the party has called an extraordinary political council for tomorrow. On the table, what to vote on Monday in Torra's second attempt to be sworn in: abstention or against. If CUP decides to maintain the abstention, Torra will be president. If they vote against, his bid for office will be rejected, and most likely, Catalonia will face a new election. CUP has pledged to vote only in favor of Puigdemont, deposed by Spain, or a truly Republican candidate. Did Torra convince them? It doesn't seem so for a yes vote, but enough to maintain the abstention? Puigdemont's bid for office was blocked, and so were two other presidential candidates prosecuted by Spain and currently in prison. Torra is free of charges. This makes him the first viable candidate in the eyes of Spain. But for CUP, this could be proof that their bigger pro-independence allies are surrendering and giving up their plans for independence. If Puigdemont was elected president more than 2 years ago, it was partly thanks to CUP, which refuted to support his predecessor. Once again, they are the kingmakers, as the next Catalan president depends on their vote.
And with this, we finish today's special edition of Catalan News here at the Catalan Parliament. But we'll be back on Monday to follow all the action in the second round of voting for the swearing in of the next Catalan president. Stay tuned and see you then.
Com a candidat a la presidència de la Generalitat, mai un tuit d'aquest tipus.
Una investidura, sino que encima se ríe. ¿Le parece bien lo que ha hecho el señor Torra?
Silenci. Reprimir o construir? Pensem-hi, no estaria bé.
El senyor Torra acabarà...
Li volia dir, és que aplaudeixo...
Posada que tothom ho escolti.